The split in the other sprint is admittedly a smaller field, but you've got to just have that little bit of pace around you. Although Dream of Dreams, his side didn't seem to be leading, and he still won.
Yeah, the pace for me is probably 12 and 2, so it's kind of equally split. And I mean, I thought they'd congregate up the middle again, but I said that last time and I was wrong. So.
Right, runners nearly loaded. Good luck to the Queen with King's Lynn here. And for the final time at Royal Ascot this year, Richard Hoyles will call them home.
Thank you, Francesca. Yep, last one going forward, Snazzy Jazzy, quickly reunited with Laura Pearson. And the Wokingham field are all loaded away. Not quite right across the course, but pretty much. 6 furlongs, 3/4 of a mile couple, rocking and rolling in the stalls. Air Raid was keen to get out of stall 13. It's got a long hold, but they break away then. And from the stalls, Danzino's slow away up the centre of the racecourse. There is going to be a split of opinion with Desert Safari heading over to the far side. He's heading over there in company with Air Raid, Hey Jonesy and Ra'e prominent in that far side group. Gulliver is over there as well. They're being followed through by Above in company with Ra'e, Pendleton towards the back of that group. Barbill, King's Lynn's towards the back of that far group with Chief of Chiefs, Rohan right at the back of it. Meanwhile, near side, up front, we have Punch Bowl Flyer in company with Zargun. They're being tracked by Aberama Gold, who's quite handy. Danzino and Lampang make up the front wave, with also Indigo Balance, then Ropey Guest, and then the back of that group is Mr. Lupton. Desert Safari over on the far side leads them over there in company with Air Raid, Hey Jonesy, Gulliver, and then behind these Ra'e with Above, Pendleton and Barbill. Down the centre of the racecourse, Snazzy Jazzy coming there with Punch Bowl Flyer. Lampang and Ropey Guest come next. Punch Bowl Flyer leads the near side group. Hey Jonesy over on the far side with Desert Safari. Chief of Chiefs is coming strongly with the pink jacket and Fresh up the centre in the grey, and Rohan with the white face. Far side Gulliver. Rohan bursts through with Fresh. It's the far side for the Wokingham. Rohan, King's Lynn, the Royal Runner, and Fresh. Rohan has done it again. Rohan, his wonderful season now includes a Wokingham. Fresh, King's Lynn, Chief of Chiefs. Hey Jonesy, Gulliver and Above, and a clean sweep for the far side. Barwell, Punch Bowl Flyer, Lampang, Ropey Guest, Danzino, Indigo Fortune, Snazzy Jazzy, and Mr. Lupton. Rohan, what a revelation this horse has been. The 3-year-old, under 9 stone 8, has put up one of the best performances in the handicap by a young horse for quite a while. Second goes to Fresh, King's Lynn third, Chief of Chiefs, Gulliver. Extra places may include Hey Jonesy, and then Above, and look how far the far side were clear right at the end of the day. Punch Bowl Flyer, then Barbill far side, Lampang, Desert Safari, Ropey Guest, Air Raid, all of them crossing the line. Rohan, Shane Kelly produced the horse from last on the far side group. His form was very, very good. We saw that Frank the other day by the performance of Dragon Symbol. What a horse he has proved as a Royal Ascot winner for David Evans and the Chris Keeley Racing Limited. What a season they have had.
You're so right, Richard. Chris Kiley and his team are having the season of all seasons. The love affair with Francesca Comani goes on. Look here, Francesca, you're stone last.
I was thinking, my word, this is a confident ride from Shane Kelly. From the beginning, he'd made that decision. He was going to drop him out. They did go a decent tempo, but just as everything was coming under pressure, you could just see Shane sitting pretty, thinking, I've got this. And slowly he eased his horse through the field, and he still had loads to give in the closing stages. All the right horses were around him. We had Fresh, we had King's Lynn running on really well, but it is wrong, if you ask me, that this horse did not run in the Commonwealth Cup. He should have. Look how good he is.
And that was one of the best rides you will ever see in the Wokingham.
Yeah, amazing victory. A first at Royal Ascot for Shane Kelly. Shane, well done. You're a Royal Ascot winner.
Yeah, long overdue. I probably should have had one before now, but that's history. Great performance for the horse. He's an incredible horse. Goes on any ground, but handles this particularly well, good as well. So thrilled.
Obviously a big field in the mud. How did it go for you?
He couldn't go early. I know we're probably going fast, but he couldn't go, and I sort of squeezed him for a bit, and then I just had to accept it, and was following Jamie, and I just had James Fancher's horse directly in front as well. So, and Ryan was just ahead of them, so I just had to accept it and hope that he'd come good, and he did, and it was great for his new owner Chris, and obviously it goes without saying, but Dave, he's brilliant.
Just going to say, well, Dave Evans, he's an amazing trainer, isn't he? I mean, you are doing so well for him at the moment.
Yeah, I've been lucky. There's a bit of changing of the guard earlier in the season, and just got lucky with David. Got on a few, and 1 or 2 won. And then was lucky enough to get on this horse. Ryan won on him here, and he had to go to the Curragh. And as I say, the rest is history.
Shane Kelly, Royal Ascot winner.
And that's the great thing